tomorrow is my Aunt Fritzy's 97th birthday. We're all us kids are going to, she doesn't have any children of her own, so my brother and sister and I, we're all going to go take her out to lunch, and I'm making a cake. And her favorite is this Texas sheet cake. It's in the cookbook, and it's on page, what is that, 61, Caden?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't see good. It's just the best chocolate cake you ever had. First thing you do, take a stick of butter, put a cup of water in here. We are going to put this on the stove and kind of bring it to just a light boil. Here is this is Crisco or shortening, whichever one you want to use. And be sure and spray this first before you put it in there and it doesn't stick so bad. Then we're going to put, and get it off, 4 tablespoons of cocoa. My tablespoons are pretty big because I think chocolate's good for you. Right, Caden?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. This is the cake that Caden used to get for his birthday. Okay, we're going to call that 4 tablespoons. We're going to take this around here, and we're going to put it on the burner, and we are going to bring it to just a slight boil. I have the oven at 350. We want this all incorporated. I'm going to keep an eye on it while I put the rest of the stuff together over here. This is flour, sugar, and cinnamon. Cinnamon is what makes this cake so good. So I'm going to put this in my mixer. Oops. I'm always so messy. Put this back, okay? We're going to give it just a little whirl. Now, we need a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Is that what it says, Caden? A 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Okay, and I'm just going to put it in here. There. And to the buttermilk, you're supposed to put, let me see, how much baking soda? I need my glasses, Caden.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon baking soda. And we put it in the buttermilk. Okay. Just going to stir it in right quick. Okay, while that's sitting, we've got eggs ready to go. I have my glasses here. I might ought to put them on, then I wouldn't have to get Kate to read for me. So we're going to get over here and watch that boil, and when it gets ready, we'll put it in here. Okay, this is all dissolved in here and just about ready to boil. I don't always boil it. I just get it all mixed up here. Okay, this is going to go in here. Get it all in there. Okay. Oh, this is the unofficial Texas sheet cake is what we call it here. And I've had it without the cinnamon, and there's no comparison. And we're not going to put nuts on this, but you can put nuts in it. 2 eggs, 2 beaten up eggs. This is a real runny batter. You're going to think, oh, that's never going to cook, but it doesn't take long. It only takes about 25 minutes for it to cook, 25, 30 minutes. Now we're going to put the buttermilk with the soda in it. Get this out. Don't want to waste anything. And that's it. It's mixed up, ready to go. I'm going to stir it down a little. Oh, gosh. Oh, it smells like heaven in here. Ever wonder what heaven smells like, Caden? It's got to smell wonderful. I'm using my White Lily all-purpose flour. It should make this cake even more tender. This is tender and moist is the name of this cake. Besides chocolate. Chocolate, tender, and moist. Okay, here's my 9x13 that I sprayed with powder. Okay, let's get all this off. You can smell that wonderful. It doesn't call for vanilla, does it? Nope. I think sometimes I do put a little vanilla in it. Is it vanilla's in the frosting?
Yeah.
If you call it a frosting. Okay. Okay, here we go, and I'll show you how runny it is. It's a real runny batter. That's the way it's supposed to look. Gosh, it smells good. I kind of hate to make this cake because I'm sure I'll end up bringing some home, and one of the things I do is go around with just leave it out where I can see it, and every time I go by I get a bite of it, which I shouldn't do. Okay, now I'm going to put this in a 350 oven, and I'll see how I'll kind of time it. It doesn't take very long. And then we're going to put the icing, frosting, whatever you want to call it, we're going to put that on while it's still hot. Okay, the frosting, icing, whatever, topping, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much like the cake. This is butter, but this has some milk in it, butter, and some cocoa. And you do the same thing. I just used the same pan that I did the chocolate for the cake. Didn't even wash it. It's the same ingredients. So I'm going to put this down in here. I make a little less because this is a really rich chocolatey cake, and it calls for an awful lot, I think a lot of frosting. But you can just follow the recipe and see how you like it. I have 4 cups of powdered sugar in here. It calls for 1.5 pound, 1.5 box. What's it called?
It says 1 pound box of powdered sugar.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put some vanilla in here, and vanilla bean kings. Gosh, they sent me a big thing of vanilla yesterday. Okay, this is gonna have a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Like I say, it's the cinnamon that makes it so, so good. Okay. It's going. You can play with this and do it however you like it. I'm gonna stir it down. To me, it looks about right. It just is so much frosting when you make the whole recipe. Of course, you could always save it for something else too. Okay, that's very simple. That's ready to go. Cake will be out in a few minutes. The cake's been cooking about 35 minutes, and it should be just about ready. And you do this while it's hot. So, okay, it's not pretty. It's kind of high in the middle. You can tell it's done. It was about 35 minutes, and it's hot. Here we go. Look at this yummy goodness. If you want to put nuts, you can put nuts. And if you don't like cinnamon or can't eat cinnamon, which I'm sorry if that's true, because cinnamon is so good in my opinion, and it's good for you, just leave the cinnamon out. There was a girl at church who used to bake this same cake, and she said it was a Texas sheet cake, but it didn't have any cinnamon in it. You can you could put nuts on top, you could put it in the frosting and then put it on. Now, I'm not telling you this is the prettiest cake you've ever seen, but does this room smell good, Caden?
Yes, ma'am.
Smells like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, only even better. So as you can see, this is a lot of frosting, and I cut it back just a little. Not a lot. But this is going to be Aunt Pitt's birthday cake. I'll probably put some fresh flowers on top. I'm going to pick her some of my zinnias to take to her. Because, believe me, she doesn't need a thing. At 97, you've pretty much got everything you need. And she is the one who had antiques. She's the one that you can blame her for me having antiques. Because she had them when we were children. And that's where I got my love for them.